it.
I'll never understand the This is our good fortune. 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 This is our Draw your cards, toss your dice. Who will know how many virtues you find in the vice? It's all golden, golden, golden in the west.
Paste up posters and stick up signs to recruit for the crew of the Lodestar 9 who need to mentally the pipeline. That's right, 10 minutes. Very good. Take notes. Later on we'll be using this, so take notes. I'll do the order. The right-hand man. Listen to his orders and follow his command. He knows what I have planned.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
It's your cane, your soup for the party.
Oh, I know.
It's Maggie.
Oh, there's that. Maggie, sorry. That's very good. I'll do the order for that shipment of steel. Negotiate the numbers and get a better deal. Shop around for good appeal. Ask my lawyer what he thinks about the union litigation. We'll make this goddamn town into the frontier destination. Oh, goodbye, God, we're going to voting.
Oh, goodbye, God, we're going to voting.
Make sure they're out on Main Street.
Goodbye, God, we're going to voting.
And the run of that general store in the center of town. That's very important, the center of town. Oh, I'm sorry, you do apologize. Nice, guys. I know that it looks like a lot of work right now, but I promise you the return is peace.
Yes, what?
No, Megan, is that right?
Your investors will be waiting.
Right. I need to figure out the work now or I'll embarrass myself in front of the investors later. So now just gotta have things. Okay. Where was I? Oh, that's right.
Wagon.
That's right. Jules. Go on and do it, fools. Feed my horses and water my mules. And position a wagon to haul our tools. Go on, do it, fools. Oh, goodbye, God, we're going to voting.
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 Oh, goodbye, God, we're going to voting. Goodbye, God, we're going to voting. Goodbye, God, we're here voting. Goodbye, God, we're here voting. Oh, my suit. Be more on top of things tonight, Martha. I've investors to impress, all right?
Mags, it's Maggie. Nellie, what are you doing here? Seeing you. You came all the way to Bogey just to check in on a little sister? I'm fine, Nellie.
You don't have to be so mad about seeing me.
I'm not mad, you just don't have to hover.
Hovering is family hovering.
That's not how I meant it.
I'm just checking in on you, Puni'i. I'm in town to sell baskets. I learned a new stitch pattern for this one, and I put some beads in here.
They're nice.
I had a lot of time alone last winter to get them done. You know the snowbanks got 10 feet high? They snowed us in for at least 3 days.
You told me.
Mua says she thinks that this one could fetch $4 if I strike the bargain hard.
Are they all yours?
Most of them are mine. A few of them are hers.
I can't tell which ones are which. You're getting good at it.
Better than you.
I made some good ones.
But you never tried very hard at it.
Did Moa come with you?
I don't think she can come again. Her knees are so bad now she can't get up the mountain. I almost didn't recognize you. I've never seen you in a uniform.
Oh, right. It's when I'm at work now.
You look so starched.
I like to be neat. So, how long are you here for?
Just until tomorrow afternoon, and then I'm catching a wagon back to Mono Lake.
I hope everything's good at home.
It's all right. We're salting all the trout we caught this summer. It's less than we usually get, but it's always less since they dammed that river. Auntie Bertha's foot is finally better, but just wait until her arm starts hurting tomorrow. Last week she told me her tongue hurt. Her tongue! And I thought to myself, Bakwa, it must be from complaining too much. Oh, and old Jeremy's granddaughter, you know, the short one out by Yosemite, she just had another great-grandkid. That's what, 18 great-grandkids?
Really?
And you wouldn't believe it, but last week, 2 of the horses got loose. We thought they'd just run up the hill like last time, but
It
those...
sounds like you're all doing well.
Doing well. We're getting high. Everyone misses you, though. Say, Puni, there's extra space in the wagon that's taking me home tomorrow, and you could come.
I have to get to work.
We just started
I'm
talking.
already late.
Right. You have more important things to do in your starchy new uniform.
It's for my job.
You used to like hearing about home.
It's just that I'm going to be so busy tonight.
You're so busy with the mindmen that you're never with your family. You know how hard things have been.
Oh, don't start.
They're not here to help you. They'll take anything they want when they want it. Just last week, the Chess delivered a whole load of wood to one of these bankmen, and he didn't give him half of what he was supposed to get.
The Chess isn't a particularly
He
reliable
gets to the
source.
boarding house on woman over on the edge
Since
of
when
town.
does it take advice from Egan?
I just don't have a good feeling.
You don't have a good feeling about anything I do.
Don't be like that.
Like what? Honest?
You're not honest. You're just stubborn. You think you're too good for us.
You know? Sometimes I think you're just jealous that I'm so independent.
I am not jealous. I just think you're being naive.
Naive? I'm not the one who's never even left home.
That's because I'm not embarrassed of where I come from.
Embarrassed? You think I'm embarrassed?
You left a year ago and you haven't been back since. You don't even want to hear about us anymore.
I'm working all the time here, but if I can save enough money, then maybe I can go to San Francisco.
San Francisco, again.
There are a lot of jobs there that pay better.
Good jobs or pretty shop ones?
It's not just that. You said yourself how bad things are getting at home.
Oh, so you're just going to leave us when it's hard.
That's not what it's about.
Then what is it about? What do you want? What are you doing here? Is this really where you see yourself going? Is this really where you see yourself ending up? So insistently sorry when it's all in
I'm insistent. You're insistent, so persistently
that was more funny than the last 7 you
The
told.
regular Mark Twain.
Another amazing one, Mr. Johnson. Oh my, so tense. You must be working hard.
You're working him harder.
Mr. Johnson, won't you tell us another joke?
Oh, yeah. Another joke.
I'm all out of jokes. Besides, it's time to talk business.
Ah, business? Nonsense. This is a social dinner. Mary, get him another drink.
Before we get too far into that keg, I was wondering about the steel shipments for the mine.
Steel shipment?
The one we made last week, Father.
Oh, yes, the steel shipment. It's been delayed, very delayed.
So delayed that we had to cancel it.
You know how it is at steel mines.
Flimsy industry.
And,
And what about the cooling equipment? It's essential that we get it installed as soon as possible.
of course. They're just having trouble.
Trouble? With what?
With hauling it up the hill, you know, those steep Sierra mountainsides?
Oh, the treacherous cliffs.
The long, winding roads to the up to town?
Say, where's Magda? Magda?
Yeah.
I think Mr. Deerfield could also use another drink.
Well, I think we should take another look at what shipping company you're using. Because they're running awfully behind.
Naturally. We'll take a look at it tomorrow. Say we haven't heard any of Miss Rosa May's stories. What do you say?
Yeah, let's hear one, Rosa.
Yeah.
If you insist. Tramp in Ontario, riding a bronco. I asked her where she had learned that kind of skill. She said, I'm glad that you asked me, so I learned from my customers. Because when I'm riding, they just get used to it.
She's the only one who can make that stupid joke seem charming. Yes, very entertaining. Now, getting back to the mine.
Gemma, I think you have one or two up your sleeve to rival Rosa.
Yeah, Maria, fill this glass.
I can try my hand. There was a miner named Bill who lived on a hill. He found the gold bar on his windowsill. Such luck I have, he said, I've got no food. So I picked up that gold bar, ate it, and fell dead.
Away, away, away. I got a help in the farm for days. Way away, away, away. My troubles following half on the way.
Very entertaining. Now, let's talk lumber.
Oh, how about a dance?
Ah, yes.
Concerned about all these delays.
I'm not. Trade partners.
We're partners.
No, based on my experience in second quarter time, I think this will not try to go into blast and we should get on it as soon as possible. Way away, away, away. I've got a help in a farm for days. Way away, away, away. My troubles following back all the way. Way away, away, away. I've got a help in a farm for days. Way away, away, away. My troubles following. What is it then?
Slow down.
Yeah.
Very entertaining.
I'm all tired out.
Oh, but this is just the beginning.
Yeah, the night is still young.
Ladies, won't you take our guests in for dinner? And, Megan, another round before they go.
That was too close.
We're fine, we handled it.
We handled this, but we're cutting it close around the board. I mean, I don't want another Montana.
This isn't Montana.
I just think they're gonna.
Marianne? Don't mind her, she's not going to talk.
I just think they're starting to notice.
I'll placate them tonight by showing them the ads we are putting out for the workers.
And what's gonna happen when we don't hire any men? We're still asking for money, but the mine never actually gets built. What are we gonna do then?
We'll already be gone.
We just don't have an exit plan yet.
All we need to do tonight is to hold up the questions and make sure they deliver the checks they promised. The girls and the wine will distract them. And we just need to pretend to enjoy their company.
Fine. We hold them off tonight, but tomorrow we're making our exit plan.
Let's head into dinner. Maud? You missed a spot. Give it all another once over. The deposit for this place wasn't cheap.
Where am I going? What am I doing? How did I think this would end up? Little sister looking stupid, little plans gone bottom up. You're out now when you're alone. Everyone down maybe just go home. You're making big great peaks and great blue skies, sagebrush hiding under pines, my sisters, hand in mine. Dust in our eyes and salt on our skin, born so close, almost twins. When did it all end? Hear their sounds of stone and steel, lumberjack and leggings, busted mountains, lakes and plains. Love songs and crowded streets. I can't stay and I can't leave. I can't help but change. Down in the valley, where my sister and my family are waiting there for me. Monolith, shoulders where I can be, soaring like you, less wild like me. Like that I knew life was arranged. Another moment and it's all changed. Whisper to me on the wind, how can I begin to begin? You're still here.
Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. You go first.
I had a rough night at work. I heard my bosses talking at the party, and I think they're lying about how much money they have. I don't even think they're building a mine at all. They were talking about skipping town in a few weeks, so I'm probably out of a job.
Really?
That's what it sounded like.
I'm sorry, Maggie. I didn't expect that. Well, maybe a little.
You don't have to rub it in.
I'm sorry. I wish I didn't have to be right.
I wish that a lot too. And you're not always right.
Only most of the time. You know, at least the timing is good.
What?
We have an extra spot in the wagon, and we can gather your things tonight and leave tomorrow.
Nellie, no.
But you just said about your job.
I know about my job.
But what? You have a home in Mono Lake. Family. You abandoned us, and now you want to do it again?
I'm not trying to abandon you, Nellie. I just... that home.
You're not going to have money for your move.
I'd rather send this home.
Good luck, Winnie.
I'll think of you when I was come up. Every evening, when the lights close down, a whole new light comes over the town. Restless miners looking for a show. Liberty ladies hoping for a boat. Drift down to where the easy money flows. At the high, high, high grade, the high, high, high grade saloon. The high, high, high grade, the high, high, high grade saloon. Drinking and dancing, gambling and gay, flirting and fighting, singing our praise at the high, high,
Evening, Rosa.
I suppose it is.
You look beautiful tonight, as always. How was the cane party?
Why are you behind the bar tonight?
Bartender quit.
Didn't you just hire him?
He ran up some new silver load on the Comstock.
He barely knew wine from whiskey anyway.
You know, Rosa, you don't have to work for anyone else. I can provide for you at the high grade.
You're not my madam, Ernest. I don't have an obligation to stay here.
It's not an obligation, it's an offer.
If it's an offer, you should let me reject it.
Who else is looking out for you, Rosa?
You're looking out for yourself. And besides, Anilu and Gemma are plenty good business.
There is no business like you, Rosa. No one's quite like you.
Well, which one is it? No business like me or nobody like me?
Don't play word games.
Don't play mind games.
You know how I feel about you.
That's no. Kate's party was business.
Your business is awfully versatile, Rosa.
Good thing that it's my personal liability then, and not anyone else's.
All I'm saying is that you don't have to run around town. I'd be happy to have
So
you
you
here.
can be happy with me here, but not when I'm running around town.
That's not...
I'm going to the blackjack table to score tonight's big winner.
Miss Rosa, we were hoping you'd join us. Come, sit down.
Hello there, gentlemen. What mischief are you all up to?
Just starting on another hand of blackjack? Be my lucky charm?
Sure thing, honey. Say, I'm absolutely parched. Won't you give me a little sip of your drink? So refreshing.
Stop showing off and we can get on with the game.
Place your bets. I bet you're a real big spender, aren't you?
The biggest.
I can tell.
All right, Emmylou, hit me. I'm busted.
I'll stand. Hit me. I've got my little lucky charm here with me tonight.
I've got 17.
I'm at 16.
Well, it looks like Miss Rosa here is working because I got a perfect 21. That's $30 for me. Pay up.
What are you going to do with all that good luck I gave you?
Buy another round of drinks. Or 3. And of course for you, Miss Rosa, a token of appreciation of your beauty.
$1. Well, I don't know if I've ever received such a generous compliment.
I'll have a...
Whatever you want, we're out of it.
In appreciation, this is barely an acknowledgement. Is it just me, or do the bad men of Bodhi get cheaper every day?
How can you say that, Rosa? I'm sure he has so many more single-dollar bills for you.
I think it was pretty generous. I was at a table with them for 30 minutes, and I'm apparently not worth 1 cent, let alone $1.
I guess some of us are just more valuable than others.
You're one to talk, Gemma. They didn't give you anything, and you lost your whole bet.
I'll win it back.
You say that every time, and every time you end up with less than you started with. Ernest didn't seem too pleased about Mr. Biggest Spender over there.
I didn't seem too pleased. I thought he was scrubbing so hard he would erase the bar with his washcloth.
I don't understand why he thinks it's his business what I do with my clients.
Rosa, and you leave
My
him
clients.
alone.
Oh, leave him on. He's not a mule.
Thank you. I've made it perfectly clear what our relationship is. Good business and occasional fun.
5 years in 3 cities isn't occasional fun.
Fun then. Prolonged fun? And if what I do and who I am bothered him so much, he didn't have to stick around for any of it.
Don't you want to settle down? Buy a little cabin? Retire from all this?
I already have a little cabin.
I, for one, plan to be drinking and dancing until I drop dead.
I'm surprised you haven't already.
You know, Emmylou, for a prostitute, you really are a Chris.
Ernest really wants you, Rosa.
Everyone wants her. It's our job.
I'm just better than you at it.
I never said that.
Don't you ever worry what the future will be like?
There's more than enough to worry about for the moment. Food,
Rent,
firewood,
snowbanks,
landslides,
wildfires,
consumption.
clap.
Ah! Enough! Taken.
That's more than enough worrying for me. Another game, girls.
Deal me in.
The things we do to entertain ourselves, to keep our sanity on our shelves. Winter's cold and so damn long. Stay outside, not a moment more than it takes to get up and to
bartender? Give me a drink.
I'm not the bartender.
Then why are you behind the bar?
I'm the owner.
Can you get me a scotch?
We don't have scotch.
There's a bottle right there.
I'm not selling it.
Then why is it out?
None of your business.
All right, can I get a bourbon then, or is that for display only too?
I don't have any here behind the counter.
What kind of saloon doesn't have bourbon behind the counter?
This one.
Do you have any in the back?
I can check, but it'll be an extra $1.
$1 for one drink? That's 4 times the price of any other place in town.
Well, I guess if Mr. Bodie Business is too broke.
Get me the bourbon. Hey,
Mr. Kane, what are you doing here?
I came here to find you, actually.
Say, I mean, Lou, I think we're needed at the bar.
Can I get you a drink?
I'm waiting for a drink from that rude fellow behind the bar.
That's Ernest. He's just temperamental. What are you here for?
I'm actually here to make you a proposition.
Oh, well, I'm very flattered. I'm usually at the high grade a little while longer, but if you come to my cabin around midnight tonight.
Not that kind of proposition, a business proposition, actually.
Oh, business.
Very exciting business for you. See, I'm building a new saloon, a burlesque show, and a gambling room. I want our star attraction to be you. Yep. I'll offer you a stake of 8%. If you act quickly, I'll throw in your rent. Plenty of girls would like this kind of deal. But I wanted to ask you first. You are money well spent.
8%, huh?
A whole 8%. It's a good investment opportunity for little ladies such as yourself.
And this is supposed to magically multiply my money?
Oh, you could earn 2 or 3 times what you put in.
2 or 3 times profit on a saloon.
Think of how many beautiful dresses you could buy with that extra cash.
Who's going to run the saloon?
I'll handle all the heavy financial work.
Do you have partners?
What?
Other creditors? Insurance? Building plans?
I can't worry about all that. I have connections.
Connections?
Business connections.
Right. From the fake mine that you're building.
Fake? Do you mean the Lodestar? That's ridiculous.
I haven't seen you break ground.
We're just waiting to get a crew together.
There's enough out-of-work miners in Bodie to fill 10 construction crews.
The lumber mill misplaced our order.
Please. I've been in mining towns long enough to know a fraud when I see one. What you say to your investors is your business, but I don't want my money getting mixed up with yours.
You are lecturing me on business? That's ridiculous. I'm not a fraud.
I know what I'm doing, John.
Well, who knew you were calculating? You know, that opportunities like this don't often come around to people like you.
The opportunity for you to rip me off? I don't think so.
Think carefully about it.
I don't want to be involved. Now, if you'll excuse
Is there a problem here?
No problem, Ernest. Don't you need to be at the bar?
Yeah.
If he was bothering you, Rosa.
Stay out of it, Ernest?
I wasn't bothering her. Don't I have a right to be here and talk to lovely Miss Rosa?
In fact, as the owner of this establishment, I have the right to deny business to whom I choose.
Ernest, don't make a scene. He was just leaving.
I wasn't the one who came here to make a scene, Rosa. I think you should leave.
What am I being thrown out for?
For creating a disturbing environment for my customers.
Just let it be, Ernest.
Who exactly am I disturbing?
My saloon, my rules.
Your saloon, your rules. Even little Rosa here would much rather work for me than at this backwater.
I never said
backwater?
anything like that.
You think you can come in here and just insult me like that?
Are you going to throw me out?
I just might.
Let's be reasonable.
I'm not the one acting irrationally.
Irrationally. Get out or I'll shoot you out.
Oh,
Ernest,
whoa.
this is ridiculous. Put away the gun.
Stay out of it, Rosa.
Stay out. I thought it was about me in the first place.
If that's how you want to play it.
Stop this. Both of you.
You come in here and confront me.
He came for me.
I think I've got the
You can't
right.
push me out of this.
Let's
to see who makes it out of here tonight.
Back off, Ernest.
At the high, high grade, the high, high grade. I won't go without a
Start
fight.
meddling in my business.
Don't wanna get me.
See it never.
At the high,
Hold up, what out? Someone should.
Put the goddamn gun down, Ernest.
I'm not taking directions from a whore. Rosa, I didn't mean.
You meant every word you said, every little jab you commented, every jealousy and every sigh. I convinced myself it was alright. I could take another fight, but not tonight. Not tonight. And I can't just follow you like a lodestar. I can't just spend my life in your bar, watching from the corner while I work, watching you watch me flirt, resenting my every word.
I don't resent you.
I'm leaving Ernest. Girls.
log?
Not yet, Uncle. I have a few more boxes left.
Get on it!
It says in the log that we paid for 10 glasses, but there's only 8 here.
Check again.
I already counted this box twice.
Check again.
Still only 8.
Look in the back room for the other ones.
This is the only crate of glasses we got in the last shipment. There are no other ones.
You haven't looked yet.
I've been in and out of the back room all day sorting stock. I would remember if I'd seen them.
You didn't look like you were sorting stock when I came in. You better not be lying to me.
I wasn't lying. I was just taking a break.
If you took fewer breaks, maybe you would have finished.
If I'd had help, maybe I would have finished.
What?
Nothing. I'm writing them off as a loss.
You need to find them. You're responsible for checking the shipments.
I'm helping customers all day. I can't look at all the shipments. You order everything. Shouldn't you look at the shipments?
I have other things to attend to.
Like what?
Business meetings?
Business meetings? Is that where you got the half-empty whiskey bottle?
I'm making connections.
Connections? What kind of connections, exactly?
That's not your business.
It is my business when your connections come knocking every 2 weeks to collect your debts. I don't appreciate being drawn into all of this.
You have food. You have a house. You have a job. I appreciate that.
I'll look for the glasses. Tomorrow.
Tonight, I want the log ready in the morning.
Are you going out again?
I have another meeting.
What are you doing?
Getting money.
That's the register.
I know.
So it's the store's money.
I own the store.
You can't just take cash off the top like that.
It's for investments.
I'm sure your gambling is a great investment.
The time I spent with other businessmen is the investment. You have to get in good with the big fishes or get left out. You spend money to make money.
What does that even mean?
It means that you need to get your head in the real world and let me run my business how I run my business.
It's not your business.
What?
It's my father's money. He left it to both of us.
Don't mention your father.
I'm old enough now that I should have a say in the store.
You're barely old enough to transfer the inventory, let alone the store. We are not discussing this.
Whoa. Maggie, I missed you all day.
I miss you too.
My uncle just left. He's probably out drinking again, and he shouldn't be home for a few hours. And the store's closed, so there shouldn't be any customers either.
Whoa.
What?
Would it really be so terrible if you saw us together?
Do we have to do this tonight? Right now? It's been a while since we've seen each other. Let's just have fun and talk about something else. Or not talk.
All we ever have is time together. All we ever do is talk. And not talk. We have to stop sneaking around. It's been almost a year now. He's going to find out eventually. It's better to tell him than for him to catch us.
Trust me, you don't want to meet my uncle.
It's not about wanting to meet your uncle. It's about you lying to him all the time about me. And I'm just saying that whether we like it or not, he's going to see us together.
He won't. And besides, when we leave for San Francisco...
San Francisco.
Yes, San Francisco. Look, Maggie, I know you're not sure, but I think the city is the place for us. It isn't like Bodie. We can really be together there. We can walk around, and no one we know will be there to care. Half the things in this store here are mine. My father left them to me. They have a huge Chinatown there, and I'll tell my uncle I'm taking my money, and he can deal with the debts, and then I'll buy my own store in San Francisco, and we'll live above it, and think of how beautiful it will be. The ocean breezes, no more dust and dirt, no more 10-foot snowbanks. The biggest port city in the world. Every day there are people coming in and out from all over the world. It's a whole new future, and I know you want to stay here in Bodie, but take a chance. If you'll just say you
No,
want to
I
come
don't.
with me. You don't want to come with me?
No. I don't want to stay in Bodie anymore.
Really?
Really. I'm ready to go. Let's be together in San Francisco.
Before sister came by to see me at work today. Your sister? I thought she was angry at you.
And I was angry at her, but she was in town selling baskets and came by to see me. And I think she was right about Bodhi. At least partly.
Right about what?
That maybe it's not the place for me.
Are you going home then?
No. I want to go with you. Maybe you're right about San Francisco. Maybe it isn't like this. A whole new future. You and me. Maybe we should take that chance. Well, I thought you'd be happy about this.
I am happy.
You don't look happy.
I am.
This is what we've been talking about for months. Going to San Francisco.
Of course, I just,
Just what?
I'm just surprised.
Surprised that I want to be with you?
No, no, of course not. I just didn't really expect this tonight. I thought it would be a long time until you...
You've been pushing for us to go.
I know, we just never seriously started.
Well, let's make them now.
I guess we could.
You guess? So you're willing to talk about plans, but you don't actually want to do them. All we ever do is sit inside the store and hide from the world. Let's do something different.
Yes, something different. I want to do something different.
Then what's the problem?
I need more time to prepare.
You mean to talk to your uncle?
He's just hard to talk to.
So you make me sneak around him for months, telling me that we won't have to hide if I agree to go to San Francisco. And then now that I actually want to go to San Francisco, you're still too scared to talk to him?
Look, I'll do it. I just need to think about it some more.
Fine. I'll give you some time to think about it.
Don't go.
Then talk to your uncle.
I can't tonight. He's not even here. Look, Max, I don't want to fight tonight. I just wanted to spend time with you. Max. Come on. We only have a couple more hours tonight. Let's make the most of it. Forget the fights and forget the plans. Forget the whole world's while we can. Drop the doldrums. We're wasting our time.
Doing what we always do, sitting in the dark and deep room.
So light a lantern, come and dance. Mind the moment for a little She came in late to get a bag of flour, and I was getting it for her, and
A customer? The store is closed.
she just needed to make a quick purchase.
Is this what you're doing instead of working? Letting strangers inside after hours. And you think I should trust you with the store?
I'm not a stranger. Whoa, tell him.
Uncle, let me get you upstairs.
If she is not a stranger, then she's been here before. You've been letting her run around the store behind my back and lying about it.
Well, I guess she's come into the store a couple of times to buy other things. You know, to the store. She's come in sometimes to buy other things at the store.
I'm not a customer. Whoa.
Not now.
He needs to know I'm not here to buy things.
This is one of our scarves. If she didn't buy it, where did she get it? I'm asking my nephew.
I don't know. Maybe she just picked it up and...
Of course! No wonder why you don't want to finish the delivery long. Your little friend here knows exactly what's missing.
She's not a thief. You don't know what you're talking about.
She needs to leave.
No, I don't.
It's my store, and you leave. I'll make you leave. Whoa, take her outside.
Whoa, please just tell him.
Uncle, this is Maggie. We're in love.
In love?
Yes, in love. Stop laughing. I met her a year ago.
A year? And you've just been keeping this from me?
I knew you'd react like this.
I let you work at my store, and you lie to me.
Let me? You forced me.
Of course! Blame me for your problems. You have no idea how good you've got it here.
Then I guess I'll find out. Maggie and I, we're moving to San Francisco together.
San Francisco?
We're going to start a shop of our own.
A shop of your own. You have no idea what it takes to run a business.
I've been running yours all these years.
No one's going to sell to some two-faced kid with no money. You'll be on the street a week and crawling back here in a month.
Actually, we do have money. I want my share.
Your share of what?
The store.
Again with the store.
I want my money.
There's no money in the store. This place is a pit. We've dug ourselves in. You've seen the creditors.
You dug yourself in. Those creditors aren't coming for me. Those debts aren't mine. I'm not the one running this place into the ground. I know there's cash in the store. You've been taking it from the register. I want half of that money.
Don't be delusional.
I want my money.
If he had money to give away like that, it wouldn't even be your money.
I want the cash. My father...
Don't mention your father. Don't talk about him.
Why? Because he should have been here? Because he could have handled all this? Because he was better than you?
He was. Your father was a good child. Sending money back home. Always a father to his son. I was a no good. Gambling more than I worked. And working to gamble again. You're right, Bo. You should have been here. That would have been better. But that's not how this place works. The good don't get rewarded. You think you're digging for gold, and you're just digging yourself into another pit. They don't want us here, Wo. Do you know why I get money from the loan sharks? Because no one else will lend to us. Do you know why I let you count through every shipment? Because they think we're easy to steal from. You think you blame me for running us into this ground, but you spend one day dealing with what I have to deal with.
I spend every day dealing with what you have to deal with. You don't think I feel the same way? I want to get out. I need to get out. I need to be somewhere else.
You don't know, not yet. Take your money. See how long it lasts you. But don't expect me to pick up after your mess. I'll be back in the morning. But if you're not here then, don't come back. Good luck with him.
I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that. I cannot believe I just did that.
I'm sorry. I didn't know he was
No.
like that.
You didn't.
right. Maybe my sister was right. Maybe you were right. This was all better off as a dream. There's no getting out of here. Not really.
There's $400 here.
$400? Is that enough?
Enough to get us to the city and start us on our feet.
Alright. But we can't waste this. There's nothing for us to come back to.
We won't waste this.
He was serious about not taking you back.
And I'm serious about going with you.
I'd bet on us any day. We're the draw that wins the game. We will be worth the fight. We've had too many frightened nights, hiding down, trapped inside.
Can't you just enjoy the adventure?
I'm thinking great for our first